You're not alone. You're not alone. At least you're not alone with yourself. Because I know here in the future, you will feel, sadly, this kind of pain again. It's just inevitable. And somehow that's already enough proof for me to know that I'm not alone. And I hope you're watching this. I just wanted you to know that you're also not alone. And not only that, your future self is with you. I am also with you. Your past selves. Even though with a different context, but that heavy chest feeling, it's always the same, isn't it? And I hate how cliche the lines that I'm going to say is, but I think the only way out is through. We gotta go through this over and over again and over again. You know, maybe in between those cycle, there will be happy days that make all this worth it. And maybe not. But I know that we have happy times in our life. A lot of happy moments. At least from what I can remember from the past. I cannot speak for you because I don't know what will happen in your future, but I can speak from what I remember. And seeing it from this perspective helps me cope, helps me survive. And I wish I could cry. I wish I could cry my eyes out. I wonder how relieving it would be. Why are you here? I'm here because I love. Because I love. Yeah, it's just it's a simple thing. I love. And I gave everything I have. And it's good. It's undeniably good. It changed me for the better. But, you know, sometimes it's hard to see it that way when you're in the middle of this other dark side of love. Somehow it so feels like a punishment, or even dare to love, to fiddle with it, to embrace it, to embody it. It feels like a punishment. But maybe it's not. I don't know what it is though. I know it's not a punishment. That's what I love to tell myself. That this is the price that I have to pay for having a big heart, to love people with every fiber of my being. But there's this part of me as well that just don't believe that. You're not being punished. We're just simply being. Simply feeling. And you know, we are experiencing the full sequence of a spectrum. Maybe without this dark side of love, maybe the love that everybody yearns for would not meant as much. And I know it kind of sounds masochistic, but I think it just is. And I'm tired of labeling things. I'm tired of, just let it, just let it. I suppose it's like us coming to this world. We are helpless. We don't get to say in it which family we want to born into, how we want to look like, on what date to choose the zodiac. No, we don't have that power. It's simply out of our capacity or out of our capabilities. And I guess it's just the same with feeling things. In the grand scheme of things, I suppose we're just experiencing everything. And maybe free will don't exist. It's a hard pill to swallow, but maybe just to experience life isn't that bad as well. It is bad, but like, can we just let go of this way of seeing things? Like, oh, this is good, this is bad, this is black and this is white. Can we not? Can we just because when we start to categorizing life, it's like we confine ourselves inside this space when maybe to be born, to experience life, it's quite the opposite. It's about the helplessness of being so broad, being don't know how to say it. I drank a whiskey, not that much. It was a leftover from last week. I am still grieving. And I'm grieving the idea of someone. And a lot of videos on the internet saying like, oh my god, you're so stupid, stand up, all the, again, labels, right? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit if it's stupid or it's brilliant or it's all these kinds of words. I don't give a fuck. I am simply being. I'm simply being. And I will keep feeling. Until I live through it. And what I mean until I live through it, I don't mean just to get out of this state of life, stage of life, but to literally go through with life until my time has come, until I no longer exist in this world. That's what I would call through, which make death sounds relieving. But there are so many things in life that is also relieving, that is also joyous, that is also painful, that is also all these kinds of things. They are very colorful. It's different when you're through with life. It's one state of nothingness, which we don't get to feel. I don't believe in afterlife. I simply don't believe in anything other than what I can see in my peripheral. And maybe to some religious people or people who have strong beliefs would see my choice of being as very short-sighted. But again, I don't give a shit. This is the most convenient way to bear life for me. And I will continuously choose this way as long as it serves me right. Maybe in the future, who knows, maybe some changes will happen. Maybe one day I will be religious, or maybe quite the opposite. I don't know. And for now, I don't want to know. And in this life, I tried to be as wise as I could, because I know that's the only way that will put my soul at ease. But I would be lying to myself if I say that I don't have my insecurities. I am deeply, deeply insecure about how I look like. I even hate to say that, but that's just what is. And that is also what drives me to want to chase peace. Because maybe it means that I will accept me fully as who I am. I feel like I accept me in so many aspects already, and that is good. But there are progress that have to be made. And it's a lifetime mission. And I will continuously pursue it, because I know the day I stop trying, I would lost myself. I would simply be a vessel, a short span vessel, fleeting in between times, moments, and not fully experiencing things. I am on my journey. I recognize what I lack, but I will give my best, all my best. This is the only life I have, to be okay with everything that I am not accustomed to be okay in the first place, in the context of my physical looks. Yep, I think this is a long video already. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna try to rest. Maybe I could wake up tomorrow morning. Take a good care of yourself.